Now we'll see Unit 8. The first topic is color models and shading. Okay. Under color models and shading, first we'll see what is shading. Before studying about shading, first we'll see the concept of shading, illumination, intensity and illumination model. What is illumination in computer graphic? First we'll see shading. While drawing, we'll make some portion dark, we'll make some portion light. That is, we'll apply shade to the picture. What do you mean by illumination? Illumination is a brightness. When light falls on object and object is displayed with some brightness, we can call it as illumination. What do you mean by intensity in terms of computer graphic? It is a quality of illumination. What is illumination model? The illumination model includes shading, illumination and intensity. Right? When this is a surface, when light falls on surface, if I take this point, the intensity of this point is, I can say it is 1. It is more brighter than other portion of this surface. Okay. Next, under shading, there are two different type of shadings, that is Gouraud shading and Phong shading. The main or the important topic is Gouraud shading. Here, it is also called a flat shading or constant intensity shading. Here we need to calculate any point and shade entire surface. For example, I'll take this surface. I'll name it as N. Okay. I have to take this point and based on that point I have to shade this entire surface. This uses intensity interpolation method. That is, in the interpolation method we need to calculate middle point. Between any 2 points, select any middle point and find out the intensity and then start shading. Here there are 3 different steps under Gouraud shading, that is, determine the average unit normal vector at each polygon vertex. Second step, apply illumination model to each vertex to calculate the vertex intensity. And third is linearly interpolate the vertex intensities over the surface of the polygon. Okay. Now, first step, that is average unit normal vector at each polygon vertex. We need to determine it. Now, I'll take this as a polygon. This is N1 surface, N2 surface and this is N3 surface. Now I'll select one point. I'll name it as V. Here, this point is at edge this, and this is at edge this, and this is at edge this. So, combination of these 3 edges creates one point. Now this edge belongs to this surface. And this edge belongs to N1 surface. N3 includes this edge and this one edge. Right? So, I need 3 normal vectors of 3 different surfaces. Now, I need to calculate average unit. Average unit N1 plus N2 and N3 and modulo of N1 plus N2 N3. If I simplify this, it will be sigma I equal to 1 to n, ni. Again, this is same, where n is the number of surfaces on polygon shared by vertex V. Okay. Next, we'll move to second step. That is, by applying illumination model, we get intensity of each vertex. Now I'll take only one surface. Right? Now For example, y scan line and one more y minus 1 scan line. Okay, this is vertex 1, vertex 2, vertex 3, and intensity of this line, it is I1, I will call it as I2, and this one is I3. The coordinates are x1 y1, x2 y2, and x3 y3. Okay, now I want to calculate intensity at any point. I'll take one point A on this vertex and one more point at B, and in between these 2 points I'll select one more point, that is P. So intensity of A is IA is equal to, A is here, YA minus Y2 by Y1 minus Y2. It is in between these two coordinate value. YA is coordinate value of this point, into I1 plus Y1 minus YA by Y1 minus Y2 I2. Similarly, intensity of B is calculated with this formula, and then at point P, the intensity is calculated like this. Here I will take only x coordinate values. Now I see, that is intensity, calculated intensity of vertex is equal to IA plus I2 minus I1 by Y1 minus Y2. Right? Here we'll apply, second step is first we'll apply elimination model to get a intensity. Then third step, we calculate the intensity over the surface of the polygon. These are 3 different steps in Gauss shading. By this we'll get a point or intensity of those point, and then the computer can start shading. The next is second shading method, that is Phong shading. Here this is also called as normal vector interpolation shading. Again there are 3 different steps. Here first step is same as the Gauss shading, but the second steps are changed. Second step is linearly interpolate the vertex normal over the surface of the polygon. Third is apply elimination model, just interchanged. Okay. Next, now in Phong shading, if I take this as polygon and this is N1 surface, normal vector for this and normal vector for this surface. Okay, because my vector point or vertex is here V, so it is covered by these 2 surface. Now NV, normal vector, is calculated with the same formula. Here I will take only 2 surfaces, normal vector of 2 surface, and second step is linearly interpolate the vertex normal over the surface of the polygon. Now how we can interpolate? So this is the N1, I will take only small portion N1, this is N2 vector, and this is N3 vector. Here the coordinate values are x1 y1 and x2 y2, and this is x3 y3. Now I will use 3 scan line, y1, y2, and in between scan line y. I will take this point as xy. Now I need to calculate the normal vector at this point. Now normal vector at this point is y minus y2 by y1 minus y2 into n1 plus y1 minus y by y1 minus y2 n2. Here we can use many scan line method and we can find different normal vector. Okay, this is here only 3 scan lines are used. We can use different scan line and find out a normal vector, and then apply this normal vector on elimination model, okay, to calculate projected pixel intensities for the surface points. Next topic which comes under the same unit, it is color model. What do you mean by color model? Color model is a method for creating a whole range of colors from a set of primary colors. Okay, there are some different color models, are RGB color model and CMYK model, and one more, there is a HSB model. Okay, there are two types of color model, those that can be additive and subtractive. Additive color models use light to display color, whereas subtractive color model use printing inks. First we'll see RGB color model. The details of RGB color model we studied in unit 1. Here just brief discussion. RGB is an additive color model for computer display which uses light to display color. Here color result from a transmitted color. It is additive color model. What do you mean by additive color model? Which uses light to display color, and here it results from transmitted light. The combination of red, green, blue color gives a white color. The next color model is CMYK model. It is a standard color model used in offset printing for full color document because such printing uses inks of these four basic color. It is also called as four color printing. Where two colors of RGB overlap, we see a new color formed by mixing of two additive primitive. The new colors are, if a greenish blue, that is cyan, a blush red magenta, and a bright yellow, a key color black. Okay, so then it is called as CMYK color. Cyan color comes from the additive portion of green and blue, or else we can make a subtraction of white and red. Magenta colors is a combination of red and blue or subtraction of white from green. Yellow color is a combination of red and green or subtraction of white and blue. Right? And CMYK in that case is a key color, that is black. Next, HSV model. Hue saturation value that describes the colors. Hue or tint in terms of their shade, saturation and their brightness value. It is used in image editing software. One more color model, that is YIQ, luminance in phase quadrature. It is a recoding of RGB color model. YIQ color model is used for television broadcasting. The Y channel contains luminance information sufficient for black and white television set, and I channel and Q channel contains color information. In phase, here I is in phase, it is red, subtraction of red and yellow. Quadrature is the subtraction of blue and yellow.